Sometimes the deepest love stories don't end with marriage. They end with silence, healing, and a version of yourself you never knew you needed. Rashmi had a life many would call perfect, a stable corporate job, peaceful routine, and a quiet sense of control over her future. Nothing dramatic, nothing chaotic, just steady, predictable happiness. Until one email changed everything. It was from a man looking for job. Simple, professional, ordinary. She replied, shared her number for follow-up, and that's where something unexpected began. Their conversation started with work, but slowly stretched into hours of laughter, shared struggles, and unfiltered truths. They spoke about family pressures, personal fears, childhood memories. There was no rush, no labels, just a rare kind of comfort. It felt safe and pure. Somewhere along the way, friendship quietly turned into love, but neither of them said it out loud. Maybe they were scared to name something so fragile. She waited, and one day he finally said it. That moment felt like a fairy tale, not loud or dramatic, but calm, peaceful, deeply right. Their relationship wasn't intense in chaos, it was intense in understanding. But love doesn't exist in isolation. Life was waiting outside. He carried responsibilities, his sister's marriage, building a home, supporting his parents. She, on the other hand, began facing questions from her family. Marriage proposals started arriving. When she told her family about him, they didn't oppose. They simply asked for clarity. Talk to his family, make it real. But reality is where things started breaking. He hesitated, not because he didn't love her, but because he didn't know if he could carry everything at all once. Responsibility and love stood in front of him and he froze. She, on the other hand, feared losing him. And just like that, something so strong started becoming fragile. Calls became irregular, messages went unanswered, conversations turned into silence. Not out of hatred, but confusion. Her questions grew heavier, his answers disappeared. And one day, without warning, without explanation, he was gone. No goodbye, no closure, just silence. She waited. Days turned into weeks, weeks into restless nights. Every notification felt like hope. Every silence felt like rejection. She wasn't just heartbroken, she was stuck. Stuck between love and reality, between hope and dignity. Her health began to collapse. She couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. Her body started reflecting the chaos her heart was carrying. What began as emotional pain turned into physical suffering. Doctors, nutritionists, sleepless nights, and one terrifying realization. If this continued, she wouldn't survive it. That day something shifted. Healing didn't come overnight, it was in waves. Nights of crying, notepad filled with letters, questions that no longer demanded answers. She began choosing herself slowly, painfully, intentionally. She met new people, visited retreats, turned inward, found strength in spirituality, nourished her body again, rebuilt her mind. And somewhere in that journey, she changed, not by forgetting him, but by understanding him. She realized something powerful. He wasn't wrong, she wasn't wrong, they were just different. She loved deeply, intensely, needing clarity. He loved quietly, practically, carrying responsibilities he couldn't ignore. And sometimes love alone isn't enough to bridge that gap. Today, she doesn't hate him. She doesn't wait for him either. He lives in her memory not as pain but as a lesson, a reminder that some people come into your life not to stay but to transform you. She found peace in acceptance because not all love stories are meant to end in togetherness. Some are meant to end in growth. And maybe that's not a tragic ending. Maybe that's the most honest kind of love there is.